So assuming the feeling of your desire fulfillment. Before you achieve the fulfillment, you're assuming the feeling. According to Neville Goddard, what you'll do is you automatically assume the feeling of the fulfillment of your desire. You assume the feeling of the fulfillment of your desire. What does that mean? So whatever it is, your financial goals, relationship goals, whatever the goal that you have, right? Assuming that feeling of that desire being fulfilled. Many times, it is the psychological resistance that we put up against our own desires. That is the major resistance. It's not manifesting physical, materialistic things. Once you release this psychological barriers or resistance, right, then manifesting it becomes much more easier. So that's what is, I believe, is being accomplished by this particular exercise, is by you already assuming that. Now you don't have any resistance once you were assuming that fulfillment of your desires. You don't have any more resistance towards your goals. Okay? So, let me break it down a little bit more. This is what, what's his name? Neville Goddard was talking about, right? So through imagination, like whatever it is you're trying to achieve, right? That you've reached that goal, right? If you wanted to save money for a down payment, or if you wanted to actually purchase a house, you wanted to get the dream job, or be in the dream relationship, or graduate from some kind of college, or whatever, getting yourself a car, new car, or whatever it is that you have, right? You have this goal that you want to achieve, right? Right now you don't have it, and whenever you're sitting here and transmitting that, I don't have it, so I'm not feeling good enough. If I had it, I would feel good, right? So I don't have. I want that right now in this moment. I don't have it, right? So then you are broadcasting this frequency to the universe like you don't actually have it. You don't actually have it, right? But the Neville Goddard is saying do the opposite in faith. Believe that you right now you have it. So ignore the 3D world, the current reality as you see it, right? And start this psychological exercise of start to create that feeling. This is not something that you're going to be able to do it overnight. Like anything else, that like if you're trying to get a 6-pack abs, right? Somebody who's overweight, like 250 pounds, 300 pounds, they're not going to be able to do it overnight. It's not going to be something that you can, no matter how many push-ups or sit-ups you do, you know, it's not going to be something that can be done overnight or in a couple of days or even within a week. It'll take some amount of time to gradually to become in that state with, you know, but continuously focusing on it and working at it to get to that level of, you know. So the same thing with psychological, you know, feelings. Like you many people misunderstand it. Like, oh, you just sit there and meditate, huh? You meditate, for an hour and automatically will appear, And that's how they look at it, and they say, oh, it's just sort of psychological mumbo jumbo. Then they want to dismiss it, but it's not even like that. It's not even like that at all. You don't just sit there. It is a practice that takes some time, you know, because in the very beginning you're just creating that emotions. You're not really like, you're just getting started, and you gotta eventually you have to make that feeling, right, your predominant feeling. Right now, the reality that you're experiencing is a reflection of your predominant way of feeling. Whatever, you can give it a score for that, right? And that's why you're experiencing this reality that you're experiencing. We want to change that reality to, you know, to different place. You want to go to a different place. Then you want to change the way you're feeling now, right? So when you're actually trying to coordinate a different way of being, different state of being, it's a new thing. It's new. It's a new emotion, something you may have never experienced before. And because you're closed-minded, because you are in a state of resistance, you're not allowing yourself to feel those new emotions. You're not allowing yourself, right? And this is why you're stuck in this state. This is why you're stuck in the current state, because you're not allowing yourself to this new journey. So once you using your visualization, using affirmations, right, and to create this feeling of your desired fulfillment, you can immediately feel a different set of emotions that are coming onto you. You want to pay attention to that, and you want to keep on building on that. You want to keep on building on that emotion. And like I said, it's not something that can be done overnight. It's going to take years. It's going to take anywhere from a year to 3 to 5 to 10 years, depending on the goal that you want to achieve. It's not something you're able to do it overnight. But one of the best thing about it is you'll see difference. You'll see a change every day. You'll see a change. But the emotions play a major role in it. Your emotional state. Most of the time, we're in a very negative emotional state, especially with the politics that are going on out there now. This, it's just very negative and toxic, frustrated state of mind. Boredom. Just boredom and just irritation, frustration, anger, hate. Negative states of emotion. And this is also because we have not fulfilled our dreams. We still don't. We don't have what we want, and so this is why we're feeling this way. And so there's a lot of people who's there to exploit our frustrations. They know they can, keep on feeding those negative emotions and keep us in that negative state of mind, where they keep us in a negative state of mind. That's what we need to break. That's what we need to change, and we can use this as a guide, to head to the direction that we want to head to. When you are already living in a state of your desires being fulfilled, right? Obviously, you're not going to be able to do it like you can completely, you cannot just sit there and be like, okay, I'm shifting completely into the reality of my dreams. No, it's not like that. You slowly started doing it like listening to affirmations, and you just start to feel like you're wealthy. Oh yeah, I feel good. Like that feeling, you want to incorporate that more and more and more and more into your life. So let me just stop this right here. So that's what Neville Goddard is actually saying. Assume the feeling, but it starts with a small step. Start to get a sense of those feelings, those emotions of you actually being wealthy. You can feel it. Like whenever you visualize, whenever you're affirming, at a moment your body, like there could be a second where your body believes that you're wealthy. You can immediately feel like how your emotions have shifted, how your feelings have shifted, and immediately you feel like more positive. And start being aware of that. That is what you're growing. From where your present state, you're growing that. You're putting more and more. You're building onto it over a period of years and months until that finally become your predominant state. And you'll see your life start to change, your income start to change, everything. And that's the way. That's the way. Through your emotion, that's the way to do it. It has so much power in your thoughts, in your beliefs, in your emotions, and the way you feel. It has tremendous power. And the trust and the foundation that all of that, the trust that you feel. So let me stop right there. I'll be back with another video.